Hi guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome back to our little old Hearts of Iron 4 Frontier. So in the last episode, we did some stuff, primarily building up and getting even more stuff built up, as well as admittedly cutting our army in half, but immediately being able to have an army which is vastly more capable than in comparison to the other particular issue. Now, of course, this is not the final unit, but at the same time, we've got a pretty solid-ish frontline-ish unit. And we're now almost in position to start getting some proper technology behind us. So, while I'm not optimistic that we can... let me see what we have. That's 50%. That's tempting. Engineering. It's 24 days. 24 days. 98. 62. Ooh, yeah. Standardized tools, that is going to be important. Especially since I've now just got some better quality equipment. Yeah, no, we're going to have to go with standardized tools. As much as I wish I couldn't, we're about to, like... Yeah, that's the problem. Right, anyway. So, no, as I said, we're basically in the process of getting ready for war. We're a lot closer than we used to be. And what the fuck? Economic capital fallen? What? But we haven't! We haven't even fought! What the fuck? Like, no one's occupied it. There's no one there. What? There's no one there. Really, game? You're doing this to me. Motherfuckers. Alright, fine. Bullshit, but fine. Well, anyway. So... we are going to be making progression. And 45 fucking days, that's so stupid. Anyway, as I was saying, we're at the moment just trying to get as much caps as possible. And we're currently researching the last two of the trading nodes. Once we get the trading nodes, which I think is just under Dakotan and the Nevadan, I can then immediately start buying stuff like peculiar vendors, which gives me the ability to purchase some fancy stuff. Primarily... sweet. Dakotan trade. Primarily... the advanced technologies. And then, because we can then buy sophisticated electronic schematics, sophisticated industry schematics, which means we can research the higher tech stuff. Then we can have, for example, the ability to have water chip Gek and Vault-Tec technology, which I am a big fan of. Because if we go to the research side of things, and we go to the engineering, the industry side, we get Vault-Tec technology, Vault-Tec infrastructure, Vault-Tec healthcare, Vault-Tec manufacturing equipment, as well as recycling methods as well. So there are so many useful things alongside these particulars as well. So I'm pretty happy about that. At least that's my understanding. And of course we're using the Vault-Tec technologies in conjunction with the new, well, the retrofitted thing, so all in all, I'd say it's pretty good. Now, at the moment, we're still just in the process of upgrading. The power suit armor frame, alongside the stripped power and scavenged power armor, I am kind of wanting to get sophisticated power armor. I do kind of wish that the T-45 was not considered sophisticated, because I kind of feel like that's a fairly old, outdated, and again, you know, I think that should be part of the intermediate. So you get your stripped, you get scavenged, and your T-45. And then you get, and when you're entering the sophisticated, you get your T-51, your hardened, your T-60 power armor, and then you can get the Enclave style or Vault Pia, like something that's not, you know, obviously it's nothing in comparison, but at the same time, at least it's not bullshit, which at the moment it kind of feels a bit like semi-bullshitty, but hey ho. Let me see, 12, 13, 14, 15. What are we missing? Machine gun weaponry, of course. Oh, Christ. Well, when I get my caps back, Dog City, the city is most unfortunate. Yes, that's fine. But the more important thing is we are getting as many of those divisions as possible. Which, as per usual, is very useful. So the more branches we set up, the more caps we'll be able to get. And that's the Dakotan trade all done. Right, now we get to pick up a certain thing. Peculiar vendors, yes. And then we can specify what particular things we need. But at least if we can get that stuff. We've done that. We haven't done any of this. I might start looking into this. Though we do need the military stuff. Have we got any of that? We haven't got allocating funds or the refurbish. Right. 94k. That's a lot of money we can use. Sadly, it's been affected by the bullshit economic capital fallen, which I still think is an utter gobshite. But I can't exactly complain because there's nothing I can really do about it. Steam cores, what's this? Okay, so that basically gives us our freedom to explore. Okay, fair enough. For 30 days, add production of 3. That's not bad. We will definitely need you because, understandably, we will... Right, where's labourers? Oh, we've already got labourers done. Okay. That's not great, but I'll do it. 3 scrap metal, consumer factories. Steam cores. That sounds like a really good thing, especially considering... Okay, so for a period of time, we can increase our attack for about a month, which, strategically wise, kind of makes sense. I'll also go with that option for... Yeah, we're just going to kind of overhaul a little bit so we can increase our supplies. And we can still upgrade. Well, I'd say we're pretty good on the whole thing, so I'd say we now need interception groups so we can increase our chances. I will plan on going north for the war. That's definite. I mean, white legs need to go... we need to be aware of that, so if I can get myself prepped, that'll be fine. Yeah, the peculiar vendors, definitely going to need... Plus also getting an additional support technologies, direct support technology, which gives us Gatling gun and dynamite, which is not a bad thing. And then we can focus a little bit more on our military. I mean, we are kind of focusing a lot on military research. I mean, we got 1, 2, 3 things kind of focused on military. I know radio isn't 100% military, but it's more or less used as military, like encryption, decryption, research speed. There's a lot of things you can use here for that. So, yeah, it's not surprising. But still, all is good for that one. And at least, hopefully, we'll get that stupid economic capital of fallen bullshit now. Which is still bullshit. I think it is quite a bit of bullshit on that part. I don't know why they decided that would be an intelligent idea, but hey-ho, peculiar vendors, fantastic. Right, what can we immediately grab? No. Advanced technology, we currently have 6. 5. Right, well, I'll do that at least. Because the thing is, what basically it does is it allows us to that particular thing basically allows us to purchase a item with using caps. It's not cheap by any stretch of the imagination. It's actually quite expensive, but the opportunity to like be able to research something or to be able to have something in comparison is extremely awesome. Right, going over to Doctrine. Speed, organization, regen. That's actually a really good thing. I am not gonna lie. Engineering. We also probably need to focus on air power as well, because we're still very much... I think we're almost in the realms of falling behind. And considering our forces are supposed to be an airborne-style army, it's a little embarrassing, to say the least, that most other nations are probably going to beat you in terms of tech. And then, once again... My vehicle's technology has kind of fallen apart. So, I think... What's probably easier? I mean... Vehicle tech, I'd say. And then we can either... Ooh, we can actually mutually... Oh, it's now mutual. Ooh, that's an interesting take, to say the least. You either choose between having rapid motion or APCs. I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty good compro. Like, that's a good compromise. I'm gonna tip my hats off to the mod maker. That's a really good idea. Rather than having all of them at the same time, it's actually kind of nice to have to force you between one or the other. I'll probably go with the scrap truck then. Because I think mobile and APCs are probably going to be what we need. Right, thank the Emperor. I can actually get my stability and everything else back, which shouldn't have happened in the first place, considering I didn't have anything wrong with me at that point. But we're not exactly going to get a benefit. So we get plus a 76 cap income. Well, hopefully if we can get all the remaining branches open, that gives us an additional, like every particular tick, plus in addition to capturing more territory, we're going to be able to deal with that. The only thing we're going to have to probably also deal with is the fact that when we do occupy these regions, they're going to take a long-ass time to... Okay, so Hounds of Day, Dry Blowers... Unless... Really? No... I mean, they didn't attack, but... I mean, I've got no one watching that rear, I will admit, but... It's because I don't have enough people. And the training and equipment is not easy. Right, let's increase the speed. We will need to start pushing in towards getting... Right, radio interception group. How much caps is that going to cost me? Doable.
Hello.
13, 14, 15. Yeah, that's fine. 15 divisions, while they're probably going to be outnumbered by these guys. 49%, 14 to 19. Yeah, we're outnumbered, but at the same time we also have, in comparison, these guys have mostly just infantry templates. They've got a few things here or there, and they do have special units, but hopefully what I'm aiming for with this is that at least with some of the units, though I'm a little disappointed that we've got some under-strength units. Waiting for Fire King, of course. Definitely not the most optimal. I will say, Eagle Rock is definitely not an easy faction to play as. Primarily because you have such limited starting territories to begin with. Fantastic. So it definitely is one of those things which you have to spend some time going, right, what can I do? How can we deal with shit? What do we need to do to deal with said shit? And then obviously focus on what particular areas. But yeah, it's not easy. Then again, playing many factions now, I think previous tactics that used to be good now no longer are good. It's a whole sort of thing. But I guess that's part of the fun of this game, though, is that after a period of time, different tactics start becoming more applicable, and other factions and other wars start becoming Tar Walkers, right? But yeah, the randomness of this game is good and bad at the same time, because obviously one stratagem that you're kind of planning on suddenly doesn't work anymore, and you're like, shit. But yeah, so 205th. So at the moment now, I think what I'll probably do is the next thing we're going to be focusing on. Yeah, political power is going to be a bit of a bitch. But we do have well-equipped army, discouraged traders. The military academy training is probably what we want for the near future, but that is going to cost a lot of political power, and we also still have our high... Yeah, we still have our army morale. So what's that one? Division, training time, minus that. Ironically, that might make things a little better, because it kind of... While we troops are slightly faster training, if I'm not mistaken, if we go back to the thing, and we go to this puts it to... Okay, so it puts it to plus 10% training rather than plus 20% training, which I don't mind. I don't think that's a bad idea, considering we need elite troops at all costs. Oh, are you fucking for real? We are just getting bombarded, aren't we? Jesus Christ. Just like, can you chill with the spam? And the game's just like, no. I don't care. Right, let me have a look. See, no. Nope. There's too many things. Right, what's the business favor? Excellent. Good. We've now increased the amount of caps we should be able to get. 96 caps per month. We're at least earning a shitload of cash, which I'm very happy to report. 20 days till deposit. I think I could possibly put some research onto this. No, I can't do any research because this game's an asshole. Right, advanced technology. Fantastic. Right, let me just quickly go for allocating funds, because I'm going to use the money that we're going to get from 96.4. We're going to get 100k, 120k, and then we can start purchasing items, which if we scroll down here, you can see we have a whole host of different options. So, for example, we can purchase the Gek, which allows us to improve our stuff. We can also get Vault Tech, which allows... which at least for 50 days we lose 15% of our research speed, but we gain the technologies of Vault Tech, which I think is a very nice option. I think the next thing we probably should do is go to industry and start grabbing as much of this crap as possible, especially the tribal huts, the industry. Small things to research, but then we can just slowly build our economics and our stability and all of the other wonderful things up. But the thing I'm probably going to focus on getting, if I can, I'm saying we will, let me see, textbooks. That's a useful thing, I'm not going to lie. But if we can get one of these technologies, 96, I'll be so happy if you... Okay, Siege of the Hidden Valley. And... Ah... Yeah, Caesar's Legion has broken through, which is a shame. But almost, it sounds bad, but this almost has nothing in Forbearance to do with me. Like, Caesar's Legion is the NCR's problem, and NCR has only just taken care of the Rapids. Veil Bandits are now probably going to be their, what was it, the Baja State. Yeah, so unless that's a separate faction... Oh, okay, yeah, no, they are just at an NCR. Okay, so there's two of those things. So they're basically, now it's the NCR's fault. Your fault. Yes, Caesar's Legion is the NCR's fault. You can hear it from me. Modify officers course. Oh, yeah, we need the military experience thing, don't we? To be fair, we could do with something like that. Let's have a look, see. I mean, it would make more sense, wouldn't it? And then we can do something like this, making do. The fuck? Deranged Night King. Rule. I'm sorry, I'm a little confused as to why that suddenly has part of my thing. Deranged Night King, Tabitha, for control of the Mojave. I don't know. I really don't understand how this is affecting me. Like, I'm not joking. I'm kind of not sure what to do. I kind of wish I could ignore this, but I don't have the ability to. Sure. Tabitha. What? I have no idea, but do we suddenly have a bonus or something now? No. So I don't benefit anything, which I'm kind of glad about. Yeah. I'm genuinely glad about that, because I'm just like, what the fuck? I don't know what you're on about. Oh, jeez. Yes, my god, yes. Product efficiency retention, yes. This is very useful. The crop rotation is definitely a thing I'll also get. The next thing that finishes research, so we'll have 3 things in that I'll be researching quite quickly. We'll be getting the breeder things, because Jesus Christ, we need babies. A lot of babies. You just imagine Neo in the background, like, we need babies. Lots of babies. Right, so we've almost got the 100. Let me look. Allocating funds. Alligator, Murphy. Promotes, permeated, extended. West has position of president as well. Welcome and jinglers of policies. Define the character of the nation. Susceptible. Foreign women. Okay, so they've kind of. Yeah, they've kind of fucked themselves. Which I'm not exactly surprised because naturally that is also very nice. I'll probably go immediately to that next. So that gives us an additional 60k. And we get better influence from all the organizations, which is always a good thing. Because then if we start winning wars and doing stuff, that's fine by me. So we need to get some next... Right, so we definitely need to, like, get these bases set up, and then we can do some good stuff. Again, we just need to get some caps. 110 caps, 110k in caps, which is useful. And then that's going to build up as well. Allocating funds. Fantastic. Immediately we're getting that, so we can get the next thing. We have how much caps now? 235. So not really enough to do stuff. But if we wait again, 110k plus the 60k, that's like 90. We're almost at 400k. And the reason why I'm kind of wanting yes is because 400k means sophisticated electronics tech. Sophisticated electronics tech gives us some of these babies, which is useful. Obviously, the Vault Tech stuff is also kind of important. No, I haven't purchased it, have I? No. No, I haven't quite purchased it. One day, though, I might be. Oh, that's my Steam going off. Apologies for that. I've just checked the overlay, and it says it's off. So why it made the sound, I don't know. Shouldn't have done. Right. Next thing we need is the research. I think going for vehicles might be a bit of a bad idea, but at the same time, if I have something, it's better than nothing. Which is, of course, the important thing. And sadly, the Mojave chapter has once again perished, which is not that good. To be fair, when it comes to... I won't lie, I think... Playing Hearts of Iron 4, I'll never maintain. Finally, it took you bloody long enough. Right, okay. Get us some more stuff. Nevada branch office. I mean, yeah, I'll never say that I'm a good Hearts of Iron 4 player. Like, I know there's things you need to do to kind of... shit. Right, question. Do I have the research and the ability to do this? Because I haven't got plastic explosives. I mean, I can research this now. And the suicide pill thing, which, to a degree, probably... Right. Restore, rescue captured operative. Commence when ready. Prepare. Right. Once we get once we've got some things researched, that'll be fine. It's just trying to get everything else sorted. Right, warrior equipment. Fantastic, right. So that's going to be the next thing we need to research. And with the Van Graaf's production, while it's going to cost us a bit more in terms of everything else, it is going to give us the much needed research and ability. And then the next thing we're going to need is from standardized tools, which immediately I will put towards... I'm trying to think what we can put it towards. Expanded slipways. Support trees. Yeah, I think I'll probably go for... Yeah. That's 57. Yeah, that's next. These two should be quite quickly to be able to research, get those done, and then we'll be fine. And then sourcing weaponry, it's going to give us some good stuff. And then I'm not really fussed about the Navy. The Navy are more or less going to abandon at this point. Hybrid designs and probably these things are probably going to be next, plus these as well. That might give us the ability to, like, counteract whatever shit they may bring to us. Support equipment. 30 days. We do have the ability to do Western lands now, which might prove useful, though the problem is we still are pitifully slow when it comes to our production facilities, i.e. the ability to make better fucking weaponry faster. And we don't even have any power armored units, which I'm a little bit concerned over. Oh, fucking hell, they're so slow! It really doesn't help that the stupid fucking stability is so low. Right, 223, 130. Fuck it, we need that. I need my construction speed improved, because otherwise I'm going to lose my head. Outsourcing weaponry. Fantastic. So we now have 295, and we're almost halfway there. Great. Next thing we need you to do is... is there any useful things here? We could improve the production facilities. That's not a bad idea. Production costs minus 12. Reliability is a bit rough, but everything else is pretty good. I think we'll probably, yeah, get something like that. If we can get that stuff sorted, that'll be nice, and then we can focus on other bits. And then hopefully our production, well, our soldiers. Cam is bad, no disbanded. Clamp down on autonomy. What? Am I occupying a nation or something? Unitar Mountains. I don't know. Right.
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
Those two have now been finally recruited, and while we're still struggling with troop recruitments. Support, sanitation, trade tariffs. There's a lot of things that cost a fair amount of cash that I just need. What can I use to reduce? That only takes down political power. Consumer technology. It takes about 50 on that one. It does slow our research speed down by a bit. And it does consume a bit of political power, but that does improve our stability. And I kind of want my stability. All of them are there. 1221 special tools. Right. Encoded signals. Right, let's get some of these things set up so at least we have the ability to know what we're doing. Then I think what we're going to do is we're going to possibly try and get as much... I mean, we're slowly but surely building up the stuff over to there, and then all we need is all of our different military factories built up. Force rifles. Bismarck, that's nice. Nice steam cores, that's going to be useful. I mean, at the moment we're waiting on caps for 140, that's brilliant. But no, the cool thing here is if we can get the production facilities up. Oh, sorry, if we can get the... Where is it? Oh, there it is. If we can get these branches set up instantly, or getting as many up as possible. 5. Oh, that reminds me, Eagle Rock. You want me to promote? Yes, you can. Get the fuck in there. Promoting the node's going to give us a lot of caps, which will hopefully make everything easier. Right, next thing we need is wind farms. Good. I will say, Eagle Rock is definitely not an easy faction to play as. This is coming from someone who isn't very good at the game, I'll be honest with you. I don't think I'll ever claim that I'll be a good player. Fan-fucking-doby. That's going to be brilliant. 110. And that's going to be something else. But regardless, that's a nice bonus. Can I immediately promote again? I fucking can. Bull or baby? What? I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. Have we won? Yes, good. Operation has been successful. Get your fucking ass back there and try and fix that problem. I need you to go over to here and start getting the intel back again, because I need as much as possible to whittle down their ability. Fantastic. Keep promoting the node, we keep improving it, and we can do so much more. Right, and then that's right, Cowboy Country's down. Tatar Walkers are keeping the actually at the moment. Nice, acknowledge, fantastic. That's more of them. So now go over to here. Eagle Rock, improve. Alright, I have to wait for a little bit of development. That's fine. I don't mind waiting. Right, that's another thing gone. Right. Slowly but surely now. I need to improve that. Oh, we've got the caps, right? Yes. Oh, we're so goddamn close to fucking 500. Oh, son of a bitch. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get the Vault Tech. We'll get the Vault Tech. Right. Okay. For 50 days, we now can. Okay. Effects when removed. Vault Tech and just. Right. Okay. So that has now successfully been part of the thing. So 50% is 15% reduction. Not good. Not gonna lie. However, in comparison to everything else, I am pretty freaking handy. No, we're not going to go with that. I will, however, go with that, because that's definitely a thing. We'll also use... it's gambling. Oh, fucking hell, 25% chance. 50 on that. You know what? How much caps do we have left? 102. Let's go for it. Let's roll the dice and see what happens. And then afterwards, we're going to regret that and cry because all my caps will be gone. I'll be like, ah. or I might get a small return. You know what? I might get a small return. If we can get a small return, that's fine. But we'll see. If I get the 200k, I'm golden. I'm just like, get in. Right. We can now technically research this, which I'm not going to lie, it does sound like a pretty neat design. What else we got? Yes, we would like that, wouldn't we? Right, let's get this stuff researched and we get some extra production facilities up, which would be kind of cool. But yeah, I am happy to commence that and consider that completely sorted. We're not being ciphered. Are we ciphering? No, we are. Yeah, Lone Tree's having its ciphers decrypted. That's good. So we're slowly history repeats itself. Right. 69. Manpower effect. An additional 500 people is very nice. I mean, to be fair, that is primarily the reason why I want to get... manpower and the ability to get more people here is kind of why I want to go with the industrial tech. Because it just means we get more population. More population, more troops. More troops, more love. More love, better fucking weapons. Oh, Christ. But still, the laborers, construction speed, part standardization. Perfect. Right. And we are in the process of researching that. 150 days. Do kind of need that. 100... Okay, can I just say that's a fucking giant difference between that. That's over 100 days difference. You bet your fucking ass I'm going to go for that. Because holy shit, that is good. We do need this, though, as much as anything, because, for example, the reorganization and speed is going to be a lot faster. And while this is nice for supporting units, I'm going to go with movement and hit and run. Because, again, it's all about surviving and doing better. Then we finally get the walking tanks, and then... Purity kind of does look nice. Because obviously, while it does kind of kill compliance, growth speed does reduce a bit. It does give us a bit more troops, which, in comparison, I think this one's just recon infiltration, which is good because it increases that. Warrior code, soft attack, and then heavy special forces. And I still need to get the other stuff set up as well. Oh, speaking of which, yeah, but we need to start looking at the aircraft. Because then extra speed, close air support, and then we can kind of go to the monoplane attacker because we need the lightweight materials, and I think then we can actually research the dive bombers and then get that stuff going. Ah, fantastic. Right. Okay. So first, I think I want to say crazy horns. Yes. Perfect. Synthetic polymers. And then steam methane. Reducing production cost by 12% is actually pretty good. Because it just means we get more. That's 12% we can use towards our troops and stuff. We also probably could do with building up more weapons and shit. As well as having 4 days left, and 3 days left, and then we get Vault-Tec stuff. And our research is back up to normal! Hooray! Vault-Tec! And I call bullshit. Right, okay. Because I should be able to research that. Sophisticated industry tech. Motherfuckers. Right, okay. Fuck you. Our factory output has increased by 10% though, so that's fine. Is that just sophisticated industry tech? We can get that with caps. It's going to be not cheap, but it will be worth it. Yeah, we need 500. And for 100 days. Oh my god. That's painful. That's really not fucking fair. Ooh, you motherfuckers. All of these things take fucking... Oh, god damn. Which we can use to improve our lands. 300k. That's painful. That is genuinely painful. Right, we do need to think about creating... well, upgrading our power armor division. I'll... Right. Tradition, skyscrapers. We also could do with obviously upgrading our weaponry, because that's going to be a thing. Yeah, we'll grab that, because that gives us a bit of additional production. Means white legs. Oh, shit. Oh, puppeted, at least. They're puppeted, so they aren't right next to it. I think we do need to go for these guys soon, because eventually they're going to be so powerful I won't be able to attack them. Way out of the land of the setting sun. NCR's Playground, Ravage Raiders, the first citizen faction Nevada Pact, while encouraging... I really don't care, do you? So it would appear that Vault City has now come up with a new faction, which I can't actually see unless... Is there a factions option? No. There used to be a button for factions. Fog of War. No, there's no faction button now. Oh, there we go. Holy shit. There's a lot of things here. Oh, there we have 10. There we go. The Nevada Pact. There we go. So we now have a faction. We've got Caesar's Legion, Xavier's Host, and Nevada Pact. Fair enough. Fair enough. I can't complain. It's definitely brilliant. Speaking of which, can I promote the node? You bet your fucking ass I can. And we're now going to immediately hop into the next thing. Hey, and I think that's all the nodes that will be needed to set up. And then that's 137. That's pretty freaking dope. And if I'm not mistaken, we've just been paid. Close that down again. Yes, so 144. Get 151. Get in. That's... Oh, that's fantastic. Right, so the more we do this, the better shit we get. Right, there we go. Node's almost complete. We're promoting. It's looking pretty good. Right, I'm thinking we're getting close to the point where we're going to have to seriously contend with attacking those units. 48%, 151. Military signing bonus, non-core, for 270 days. That's a pretty fucking good. Like, weekly manpower of 17. Right. Pre-war designs, vertibird schematics. We now have all the means to do stuff. I will go with this next, and then I'll start looking into building up. Okay, fantastic. Right. How are we diddling with this lot? 171 days. I'm kind of focusing on stuff I can research in relative quick succession. So this is the next big problem now, is unfortunately we're going to have all these different weaponry, which sucks. But... Right. Basic weapon. Laser weaponry is all hunky-dory. And all we need to do now is... It's allowed, that's fine. Local leaders. I'm not going to focus too much on that side of things, because I think that's kind of more important. Stoon. Right. And then the next payday could be quite useful, because that's going to put us at 350 caps immediately. And we're still in the process of construction here. Can I get... Yeah, I can promote the fucking node. Get in. So there's even more nodes to be produced. So we can... I can compare... Because I completely forgot to do this in the previous attempt. Get in. I completely forgot to do this. Which is... Yeah, that kind of crippled me a bit, because the amount of times we've promoted the fucking node and the game just says, yeah, you can build so much more shit now, and I'm like, why didn't I do this earlier? That's my fault. I'll hold my hands up and say that was entirely my fault, and it is my stupid brain that didn't think to do that. So, yeah, not my most intelligent of moments, I will be honest with you. I'm just going to go with... indirect support so we can get some free stuff. Get in.
Sir?
It just means that I can't economically wise. That's it. We've maxed it out completely. Great. So that's a 10 level node, and the next time we get paid we may get a whole of a lot more caps. No enemy ciphers being decrypted. Oh, we've completed it. Nice. Right, Hounds of Day, go. Right, how much caps are we researching? That's already halfway through. So I'm gonna increase my security on this side. So crypting to crypt decryption. Yeah. I want to decrypt shit as fast as we can. How are we diddling with spy stuff? How's my agent doing? He's at 89%. Great, that's good. Which means we can almost immediately, once I get this tech stuff sorted. Speaking of which, let's edit these guys up. So I'm thinking for these particular groups, I'm going to have a PA with a fire team, because that does have some benefits to it. 2 units of P, and then we can have maybe a T. Right, we have one. Yeah, we have that, which gives us combat width of 15. So that's 8 already, which is kind of surprising. Oh, it's because of the thingies, yeah. Next thing we're going to have is reconnaissance, because that will give us an additional level of movement. And 45, so recovery rate is slightly better, but weirdly enough my organization goes down by quite a fairly large chunk, which is kind of bad. But the demolitions... Right. Let's have a look, see. These guys look kind of cool. I mean, it's irritating that they don't have weapons, like guns. But, power armor generic. Cultural generic. They look kind of cool. They look a little easier to work with, so that's fine. We'll roll with that. And I'll rename this unit to power suits MGs, because these guys are obviously the MG edition, combat width of 15, so that's going to hopefully be alright for that. So that's going to give us 3 divisions with a width of 20. Right, so then we're going to duplicate it, and then we're going to change it from to PA demolitions to PA demolitions, which is 8, and then we're going to leave it at that. So power suits MGs, I'm going to replace it with demo as we yell into the as we scream into it. Right, so we got MGs and demo. So we can kind of recruit a couple of these things, but the upgrade side, oofed. Yeah, we've got a bit of a mountain to deal with now, because obviously, in terms of production, well, we're now finally producing more stuff, but obviously we now need more of these. So the next couple of Nevada Pact. Okay, intriguing. The Divide was annexed. Nevada Pact. Oh, yeah, Pact. That's why. Let's have a look. See, next one, 181 recycling. Yes, by the gods, yes. And then the next thing is obviously the scrap shacks. I think we're finally at the point where we do need to start looking into the backyard workshops. And then you're going to once you've done that, we're going to immediately project into lightweight metals, which then gives us this. Yes. And then you. Right, we're at 288 for power, which is good. New Vegas downfall. Oh dear, that's not good, but that's Caesar's Legion for you. They never like nice things. And we've now researched. So we've spent a little bit of caps, but that's fine. It's not the end of the world. It's not what we're always expecting this. Once we get the direct support, I'm going to go with the... Right, rapid deployment. Fantastic. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of fucking difference between the two. Right, I am going to now go to refined... Actually, yeah, refined mixture. Yeah, so we can have better quality troops. North End. Fan-dabby-dobby. And if I'm not mistaken, that should be the last of the places we can build up on. Yep, that's it. So that's going to be all of those caps gone. But that's all of the stuff we've got. So we've connected now to everyone. Yeah, so it's going to be 164. So that's a pretty good. Considering we haven't really increased the levels or anything, we're going to be doing pretty well for that. Right, the next thing we need to do is, unfortunately... Right, I mean, let's see. I'm half tempted to use the military signing bonus to give us a little bit more oomph. Right. The military factories. Got 10 going on for that one. Expanded slipways. Stock cuts. I really don't care about them. Right. Right, we're finally going to do it, he says. So... We just need... I mean, the objectives for this particular playthrough, I think I probably should reiterate. While I think it would be nice to do the whole take over the world thing, really the plan is let's just build a nation that we can survive on. Right, so let's go to Western Lands. Because we get Utah, which is all about that terrain. Right, let me also now complete a squadron. Oh, hello. Elite Air Wing. Who's current and outdated? Only now current. Yeah, sure, that works. We can roll with that. Service manpower, total number of planes. Only plane model already in the air wing are allowed. Okay, that's clever. Right, and then you go to that. What's that? Right, close air support and strategic bombing of this particular zone. There's no trains and trucks. Yep, I'll let you do that as well. Actually, I'll also let you do that as well. So, we've got planes set up and ready to go for logistics, which is good. I do like that. And I think we are now finally doing the whole, Western lands. Once I've got the flying tribals all set up. I've got that sorted. I've got that sorted. And then, after I've researched that, I'll start the cadet training, which then gives us a bit of research. Actually, shit, no, we should probably go into this next. Air technology, dynamics, which then gives us some benefits. Guerrilla tactics, get the fuck in there. Right, 117 days. That's a half a year's worth of research. Is there anything else? Yeah, kind of. That's kind of more important if I'm wanting to build power soldiers. Kind of need that. Right. Where's that research option? And I'm gonna slow myself down. But prioritizing consumer technology, while yes, I take a hit in terms of political power, I do, however, get a bunch of other stuff. So 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. And also, when do we get paid next? Nearly done. Right. You immediately go to hybrid designs. Right, they now know I've got a claim on them, which is never a good thing. But at the same time, right, I have 7 units. We've got troops. They've only got 1 dude at the middle. How many troops do they have? Right, let's do some research. So they have 14 to 19 divisions. They have between 3 and 18 infantry divisions, which is fine. They have hard piercing and whatnot. I've got machine guns, reconnaissance, and some other jazz, which is fine. I've got 8 divisions on one particular platform and the others. So what I could do is I could sweep around, like these guys, basically, could do a bit of a spearhead. Yeah, that doesn't really give me any special kind of special. Yeah, no. So basically, I need to micromanage these guys and tell them to basically swing around t'other way. And then we can outmaneuver them. If we can kill off, for example, all of these dudes. So if I can sweep around, go to here, 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 then we should be able to outflank them. These guys keep these boys busy. And then any other sort of thing is... yeah, that kind of works. All of my troops are at least regular. They're ready to go. We're kind of ready. We'll also have support from air support. We'll also have support from the air, which isn't a bad thing. And I think it's about time we declare war. So, here we go. Modify officer core. Vehicles, supply usage, tanks designs. Does this work for aircraft? No, this is only aircraft, which... I'm not a huge fan of the whole thing. I kind of miss the days when you could research this shit. It really shouldn't be that division attack. That's 100 reasons. We do need an army command, and I think a division attack with recovery should be kind of what we need right now. Yeah, we're going to go with that. It's 100. I've lost the thing, I know, but... we'll do it. Right, okay, so... without further ado, let's declare war. And let's go to spy network. Activate. Next thing we need to do is probably do plastic explosives. Right.
Hello?
You boys begin pushing. Half of you begin pushing that way. Half of you begin pushing...
Hello?
yeah, that way.
Light 'em up!
Right, support's coming through. If we can envelop them, that would work even better. Right, they've got militia forces, which is fine. Chief of Army. Right, we do have the means. We are slowly beating them back. Doesn't seem like we're not, but we are. At least in the outer flanks, which is what I want to see. Let's have a look, see. Next thing I think we need is Flammenwerfer. Come on, we can do this. I realise they have a lot of troops. They only have a few on that. For fuck's sake, they don't have that much stuff. All they have is infantry. The only thing they're fucking us at the moment with is infantry.
Can't stand up to this, can you? Had enough?
Hate this tactic the AI has where it just constantly refurbishes and refinishes and just... Admit it! You've lost the front! Fuck back off! And of course they've gone to last stand, which gives them the perfect counter to what I've got. I can't tell my dudes to stop attacking. Fuck's sake.
Incoming!
I'm not entirely sure why I get an achievement for that. Right, you stop. You stop. See what happens. Recover some tech, some equipment. These are almost doing quite well.
Flank them!
Keep that in there. Me too.
Engaging!
4, 6. Come on. Come on, come on. 90. For fuck's sake. Piss off. Like, it's really fucking irritating that it's like the last fucking hurdle and they get that bullshit. It's like, come on, just fucking admit it. You've lost. Get the fuck out of there. Withdraw and let me take some terrain. Come on. Come on. We're so close. We're so close. Come on. 95, 96, 97, 8, 99. Come on. Come on, you fucking douchebag. Fucking withdraw. Come on. Yes! Finally. Right, stop. You three, push up to here. Go. Hold position whilst you're being assaulted. Get under defenses.
Hey.
Recover. You two, over to here. Right. You boys. Right, let me see what we can do to try and counteract them. We've got no organization along here. I'm going to put you boys here. And then... works. Then they put pressure on them.
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
They're holding the line.
Sir?
You four begin pushing up that way. Putting some pressure on them. Which then you need to put pressure on them. Right. I'm going to have you construct power armor frames. That's not cheap. We need them. Right.
Hey. I'm out of here.
Now hold the line. Now
Here.
push in. Push in. If we can do this, then we can slowly but surely envelop different flanks and try and cause them to withdraw. Perfect.
Hello.
Right, you stay and hold position. Fantastic. Right, 482. Right, 165.
Cover me.
We're almost beating them back here. This is winning on this front. Great. Twin mothers flee north. Okay. Fall of Diana. I have no idea where exactly they're talking about, but hey ho! Right, recycling is working. Fantastic. Right, you hop into refined tools, so we have an edge to that.
Get down!
Right. Hold position for the time being. Keep your supplies up. It is working. I am actually quite happy that this is working. We're up against a we're up against a somewhat smaller and semi-primitive. Well, actually, no, we actually are outnumbered. But if this is what, I'm actually quite happy about this. I was worried that we were fan-fucking-doby. Right, hold the line. Good fucking job on that left flank. Right, go to 3. Right, what do we need to do? Right, move here, move here, move here. Keep pushing. Right, you hold the position. I don't think it's a good idea.
What's up?
Right, you try and outflank them, boys. I cannot imagine you'll win. I'm not saying you need to win. I'm just saying you need to get some dudes.
Had enough?
Right. You
Can't stand up to this, can you? I'm gonna send
get
you
yourself over
packing.
there and head over there. Go. The main intention here is to try and force these assholes to withdraw and try and outflank them. Or grab an Altanoia. Whichever works.
Hey there.
The main intention is if we can outflank them and cause a shit ton of damage, I'll be happy. Right, okay.
Incoming! Hey,
Nice, 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 nice. Supply efficiency. Defo need that. Most definitely. Right. Oh shit, that would have been that could have been a win, but I fucked up. Right. You push back into here.
set up a crossfire.
Hold position.
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
Actually, push into here now. See if you can do something.
Dodge this.
Hold position. You go here, and then try and go outflank. That might work. That might work.
Hey,
Hold position. Increase the range of those dudes, I'd say. We are potentially being outflanked.
haven't had a
Your
decent
ass
meal
over
in
there
weeks.
as soon as you can. Come on, yes. Wonderful. Right, hold position for the time being.
You're
Hold,
mine.
attack.
Hello. What's up?
Right, you boys make your way over there. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do any flanking maneuvers, but I don't think it's, I think, really mind as much as we are pushing aggressively into different sectors. Like, we are able to make gains. And if we can grab things. How's our CAS reps going? So we've suffered about 539. They've suffered about 1.5. I am happy with that. Right, we've pushed them out of there and we've forced them back. And we've grabbed the capital. Have we capitulated them? Didn't think we had. Right, I'm thinking, hold the line here.
decent
We've
meal
run
in
out of
weeks.
real troops.
You're no match for us.
You boys attack them.
Hello, sir.
Attack them. I'm just thinking, if we can try and force them back, we've got our flanks exposed at the moment. But if we can outflank and surround them,
Hey there.
right, you're not really in a position to attack.
Hello, sir.
Then
Hello, sir.
right, you push here and give that stuff up. Then the intention here primarily is if we can outflank and surround those assholes, then that might reduce the chances of them. Right, my next thing is probably building. I want to build up a decent repertoire of power suits. How many Yeah. Nice. Nice. Right. Nothing's happening at the moment. Right, hold back. Pull back. Unfortunately, they're going to be able to get... Actually, this could work in our favor. If the dumb bastards decide to do the whole... Right, because we've got bombers now dropping shit on them. They've got no anti-air, which is good.
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
Go.
Hey.
Right, you attack him.
What's up?
You also attack him. No, hold position. Then you three attack these boys to cut them from attacking. They'll still be able to send some level of reinforcements down, which is a bit of a shame. But the intention here is if we can just cut them off here, that'll fuck them over royally, and then we can kill off a large portion of their army. Once we've done that, we can ensure... Right. Those units are getting a bit decimated, regretfully, and I am sorry to say we are going to probably take a high level of casualties.
Light 'em up!
Come on. Blitzing. Ironically, we're winning on the left flank, which I suppose I should be grateful for. Hold position. Right, stop the attack over there, but we might be able to... We could potentially do something here, which I didn't think we could do. We are winning on this side as well, which is hilarious. So, Flammenwerfer, nice. And I think I will go with the sustain. So let's go with high pressure. I think high pressure gives the boys who have the ability to do shit. We have a lot of things for that, which is dope. Also, can I just say the fucking Army Corps? That's really good. I mean, organization, if we could do this, I'm going to probably do something like this. Keep it relatively balanced. But still, holy shit. What's the next thing we're going to get? Recovery rate? Nice. And then eventually we get the ultimate, which is that. But we need over 100. Now we need the 75. So we need like 100 to 275. Sorry, 240. Apologies.
Hello, sir.
Right, yeah, get the fuck out of there as soon as you can. Holy shit, we actually won that.
You can't stand up to this, can you?
Right. Nice. Right, get the fuck over there. Oh.
Sir?
No. Just
hello,
like,
sir.
oh, nope. Nope. Right, okay. We're doing okay so far. Right. I think we're going to probably... Yeah, hold on. I'd say hold off the attack. Hold off the attack. Hold the attack off. Right. I'm probably going to call it here because I think it's we're going to start pushing. We're not going to be able to kill these guys too quickly, which is a bit of a shame. But we are in the process now, finally, of being able to make some gains. So I think we will need to figure out the right kind of thing for it. And I need to pause the German music before it gets too intense, because otherwise I'm just going to be like, fucking charge! So anyway, what we're going to do is we're probably going to, in the next episode, try and see if we can find a little weak point in their lines. Find just that right area to focus in on. Spearhead, which I'm convinced is this location here. If we can grab this, I can pincer, and basically, whilst these guys are holding off them the points, I'm basically going to drain these wankers of resources and eventually kill them off. Once we've done that, the rest of the enemy should crumble fairly effectively. Sadly, their next base of operations is far down to the south, so we can't really cap and force a surrender in that regard. How many casualties have we sustained? We've almost killed about 2k of theirs, so that's not a bad sign. But yeah, I think we need just to wait until the next... I'm going to do the next episode to try and finish them off. So, thank you very much for watching. If you like this kind of content, let me know in the comment section down below. Clicking on the like button and, of course, subscribing to the channel. And I will catch you in the next one. This is Mr. Jaeger, signing out.